Good afternoon, everyone. This is Coach Matt with our Tuesday workout. Let's begin today with 8 reps of a shuttle run down the main length of the room. The next 4 drills, we're gonna split into half and half. So it'll be halfway down, switch drills, all the way down, switch drills, halfway back, switch drills, final drill, all the way back here. And then we'll repeat that sequence with a different series of drills, okay? So the first 4 drills are Spider-Man low crawl. So that is front shin vertical, reach the elbow for the ground, use your hands, creep yourself forward like you're in a low room and you can't get up high from that. The next one is a reverse walking lunge. So step back, tap that knee and push off with the front leg. So you got a little bit of a balance component there. The next one is a lateral lunge and shift. So I step out, land and get low on that front leg, shift back to the back leg, push off, land and get low, shift back to that back leg and keep on going like that. And then the last one is just bear crawl. So bear crawl back all the way to the finish. When you finish the bear crawls, do another 8 reps of the shuttle run. And then there's a different sequence of 4 other drills we're gonna do. So the next 4 drills are high knees, fast feet, followed by butt kicks. After the butt kicks, we'll do on the way back is bunny hops to the halfway point and then hurdle hops. So when you get to this halfway one, keep jumping and then just start to pull your knees higher and higher off the ground. So if you did a bunch of bunny hops, you can start pulling knees like you're jumping up and over a series of hurdles, okay? After you get 6 hurdles, you're done with the warm up. And then we're gonna go into if there's any specific prep you wanna do prior to the running intervals for today. And the way this works is we're hitting a bunch of different cardio domains of distance. And we'd like for you to put your best effort into each one of them since you're only going to do each one time. So you're gonna do one 1-mile run and then rest exactly 3 minutes. Then you're gonna do one 800-meter run. That's to the red diamond and back. And then you're gonna rest 2 minutes. Then you're gonna do one 400-meter run, 6th Street, opposite side, and back. Then you do one 200-meter run and back, all right? After that what was the last rest? The last rest is 1 minute. Okay, and then we're starting 1 clock at the beginning and the entire thing is for time. My recommendation is that you run your own clock and keep track of your splits, right? You'll have enough time when you get back to kind of subtract out your time, plan out when your next one is gonna start, and keep track of the speed that you're going. Ideally, you're able to get faster and faster on each of these. So we're working aerobic time domain, then we're working like a shorter duration aerobic time domain, and now we're working as you get to the 400 and the 200 into something that is much faster and much more anaerobic, even though you're fatigued from the first 2 aerobic efforts, right? So that is the main conditioning piece for today. There is some extra credit work at the end, and I want to go over just a couple of the key points on it. You may not feel like doing any of it after you finish all that running, and you may just be tired, you want to do some mobility or get out of here. If you want to do the extra credit work, it is really good for shoulders, right? To get your work on the rotator cuff strength, postural strength, and just the basis of strength that we have in those muscles that position your shoulder blades is extremely important for keeping our shoulders out of pain when we do high demand pressing movements such as like the thrusters that we did yesterday, the push press that we're gonna do on Friday, bench press, push-ups, pull-ups, etc. Right? So this is kind of the maintenance work that's not associated with the high intensity work that we do on other days, but it supports it strongly, okay? So the prone shoulder circuit, 3 positions, 30 reps each, so it's a total of 90, right? And we're gonna start with your elbows straight and your palms facing up, and we're just squeezing upward, small pulses for 30 reps, and then we're gonna keep those elbows straight and turn your palms down, squeezing upward for 30 seconds, or 30 reps, and then out to the side, arms like a T, right? Again, palms facing down, pulsing upward for 30 seconds, and you should get a real solid burn in your shoulders when you finish that. All right, next one is for knees, right? So the terminal knee extension, right, means like we're trying to extend the knee against some resistance. So I've got this band behind my knee and I'm walking way away from the rig. So that means the band is making it hard for me to straighten my leg out, right? I'm just gonna shove my heel to the ground, flex that quad, straighten the knee out against that resistance, and then let it pull me back into that stretch position, right? Flex, and then let it bend. Flex, and then let it bend, right? Then the next ones are simple stuff, but really good for recovering the foot, the ankle, the Achilles, is some calf raises, some anterior tibialis raises, and then that invert, evert cycle of the foot. So we're rolling it out, rolling it in. And then the last one is just some core stuff. So some GHD sit-ups or some V sit-ups, something challenging with the abs for just a little bit at the end. All right, and that's it for our Tuesday. Have a great one. I'll see you guys on Wednesday.